If you're watching the robot, that means it's time for the Weekly Tech Minute. And the reason that JJ and I performed that for you is because today is the last day of the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, hence the glasses, where over 4,000 companies and 180,000 attendees experienced the latest trends in consumer electronics. And of course, our great city of Atlanta is absolutely representing. So according to our friends at Atlanta Inno, here are 9 Atlanta companies to watch at CES 2019. AutoKitch, which is a cooking robot for every home, putting a pin in that because I need that one. CMI Health, which provides health wearables that give doctors real-time patient data from a smartphone app. Murata Electronics, a Smyrna-based tech manufacturer. They're going to present IoT solutions that measure mood and behavior, a road monitoring system for autonomous driving, and get this, technology that detects brain signals to visualize how people subconsciously use their brains. My mind is blown. Next up, Qoins, a friend of our show that helps you pay off debt by rounding up your purchases and has helped pay off over $3 million in debt to date. RockingBed.com, a Canton-based company that designed a $3,450 bed that gently rocks people to sleep. What will people think of next? Rollr, a Marietta company designing the world's first mobile rollable smart display. That sounds pretty cool. SensorsCall, they're showcasing a device called Call Alert that looks after the well-being of seniors living independently. That is incredibly needed right now. Steady, an income-building platform that provides workers in the gig economy with flexible, on-demand jobs and financial services that fit their needs. And finally, and I'm totally getting this by the way, udoq, an unlimited docking system for Apple and Android mobile devices that clears clutter in your workspace. Oh, I can't wait to get that. Next up in the Weekly Tech Minute, we're talking big money because Atlanta Bitcoin startup Bakkt raises $182 million. Bakkt is an Atlanta-based cryptocurrency exchange and raised this round of funding from 12 notable investors and VC firms, including Boston Consulting Group, CMT Digital, Eagle 7, Galaxy Digital, Goldfinch Partners, Allen Howard, Horizons Ventures, Intercontinental Exchange, Microsoft's venture capital arm, M12, Pantera Capital, PayU, the fintech arm of Naspers, and Protocol Ventures. Bakkt CEO Kelly Loeffler says the company's mission is focused on driving institutional access for digital assets, along with merchant and consumer uses. Plans for the future include collaborating with major companies like Starbucks. Now we want to give a shout out to our friends at the Atlanta Tech Village because their pre-accelerator is celebrating their fall cohort. This month marks the 1-year anniversary of the launch of Atlanta Tech Village's It Takes a Village Pre-Accelerator program. The 6-month program, which focuses specifically on startups led by women and people of color, helps the participating 10 founders accelerate their startup ideas through access to community, education, mentorship, and capital. Congrats again all around to the team at Atlanta Tech Village. And you can join your fellow friends in tech at the Atlanta Tech Village on January 24th for It Takes a Village's second graduation party. Congrats again to everybody in that class. This next story is brought to you by Holly Balin, our friend and editor-in-chief of Hippopotamus. So doctors ratings giant Healthgrades acquires healthcare marketing tech provider. Healthgrades, a large healthcare data and ratings firm, has expanded its southern presence with an acquisition of healthcare-focused digital marketing platform Influence Health. The Birmingham-based company also has a large Atlanta presence dating back to its acquisition of Atlanta healthcare startup Brightwhistle in 2015. Also, we learned from our friends at Hippopotamus that the Atlanta City Council officially approved restrictions on all dockless transportation systems this week, almost unanimously. The city adopted an ordinance that restricts scooter and bike users from riding in the public rights-of-way beside streets, like sidewalks, and requires operators to pay $12,000 in permits for up to 500 vehicles. And according to Hippopotamus' source Curbed, the law also restricts riding the scooters and bikes up to 15 miles per hour. But, as we reported on before, Uber says this law will not affect its new jump bikes that launched this week. Operators could be liable to pay a $1,000 fine per day, and P.S., these companies have your trip information, and so you might be getting a bill if you do this. That is all for this week's Weekly Tech Minute. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, commenting, liking, all of the things. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week.